it's Dr. C. Hope you're having a good day. We're going to do a little bit different variety of things today on the exercise program. We're going to go into a little depth on some of the stuff that we do for stretching. And remember, stretching is probably, at our age, the most important part of helping to keep your balance. Stretching, absolutely the best. And I use yoga a lot. Now, yoga goes back many, many, many centuries. And it could be a religion, really. You know, you can meditate with yoga. You can do loads of things with yoga. But I use it for the exercise and the stretching part of yoga. So what we're going to do, we're going to take several of the more famous poses, you might say, or sequences, I guess, is what it is. It's not just a single pose, but the sequences, and go through them as part of the stretching routine and explain a little bit about the exact control of all of the poses that we do. Because I'm very important to know and have complete control of all the muscles in the body as you do a lot of these sequences in yoga. So we're going to start out with sun salutation, moon salutation, down dog, and then we'll do the eagle at the end. So we're going to do all those traditional yoga poses. So first of all, sun salutation. That goes back again, 1500 BC, they were doing the yoga sun salutations. And remember, back then, they worshipped the sun, well, the heavenly bodies, basically, water, fire, and earth. Those were the four basic elements, you might say. And so they worshipped those. And as part of it, they did the sun salutation, which was the energy producing, the light, the energy producing part of the heavenly bodies. The moon salutation had a different connotation and all. But nevertheless, we're talking sun salutation first. Now, nowadays, there's all sorts of varieties of sun salutations. Probably over 200 variations of sun salutation. Now, we do sun salutation, as I say, as part of our stretching exercise program. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go through what we call our modified sun salutation that we use as part of the stretching routine. Then we're going to do a couple of the, using a chair, still using a chair, a couple of the sun salutations, but getting in a lot of the varieties of poses that we see with sun salutation. And there should be at least 12 poses, individual poses, during that sun salutation. Now we're just doing the exercise and we're doing the breathing. The breathing is very important, always has been with the poses in yoga, the breathing part. Also, if you really get into it, you learn the mantra, the little hum, or whatever, with each pose. They each have their own individual mantra. But we're not into that. We're into the exercise part. So I'm not going to apologize for not doing the mantra. I don't know them, and I probably never will. But that's the sequence that we're going to do. So let's start with sun salutation in a chair. Feet are hip width apart, flat on the floor. Nice right angles, nice straight back, And arms to the side, palms facing forward. This is the traditional mountain pose. Now, simply by turning your palms forward, you open your chest. And then you take a big breath in. And out. Now we're going to raise our arms up, stretch it, extend the back. And then we're going to come to a prayer position. Now the true prayer position, the three middle fingers are together. The two fifth fingers are separate. The thumbs are separate. You bring the thumbs to the chest. True prayer position. Now that's number three. That's number three, the prayer position. Now we're going to go back once again, down, mountain pose, bring them up, bring them all the way down now, all the way to the floor. Bend it over, that's a forward fold, position number 5. Number 6, a half fold, hands to the front of the shins and looking straight ahead, that's a half fold. We go back to the full fold, out with the arms, up, back, and prayer position. Now with our modified one, we only did 8 positions, 8 poses. Now, knowing that, we're now going to do one of the 2 poses. They come A, B, and C. Sun salutation, A, B, and C. The one that's has the most poses in it is the sun salutation B. Remember, there's over 200 variations of all these sequences, but we're going to do sun salutation B. So let's get up, and I'm going to put the chair in the front. I'm going to face the seat of the chair, just like that. And good posture, which means shoulders down, shoulder blades back, and looking straight ahead. Turning your palms forward. Mountain pose. Mountain pose goes up. Arch your back, pose 2. And prayer position. Pose 3. Back to mountain pose. Up again. Arch. Now we're going to come all the way down to the chair. All the way to the chair. Feet flat on the floor. All the way down. You want a nice straight back. Nice straight back. Now what we're going to do first is going to bring the body over the chair, onto your toes in the back, and raise the head. Bring it back. Now we're going to do an up dog. Bring it forward, and an up dog. Your toes in the back, straight back, arching your body, and then back again. Now we're going to do the next part of the sequence. Right foot comes forward, and left foot goes down. And arching again. We're going to raise ourselves up. Bring that foot forward. Other leg now goes back. Knee goes down. Forward. Arch your back. Onto your toes. Up again. And back again. This is a down dog position. So we go forward. Up dog. And down dog. And now we're going to jump it forward. Arms to the side. Chair pose. All the way up. Arch your back. And prayer position. So that is a full part B. That's the B sun salutation. A full one. Okay. Let's go then to a moon salutation. Now we do a moon salutation in a chair as well. And then I'll show you the moon salutation standing using the chair. Okay, well, let's first do the chair. I'm going to come forward on the chair. And feet now are going to be hip width apart, as we did before. We're going to start out with the mountain pose. Big breath in. And out. Now we're going to bring the arms up. And you recognize that as part of the goddess pose, the true goddess pose. This is not part of moon salutation, but the true goddess pose. You're on your toes, arms out, and legs out. That's the true goddess pose. But so far, we're only up to this point. Goddess pose. Now what we're going to do is we're going to bring one leg out to the side. I'm going to take the right leg first. Could be either, but right leg goes out to the side. This one stays nice and forward with the knee bent. And now, arms come out. So it's a star position now, a star. And now we're going to do a falling star. Right arm down to the right leg and over with the arm. Back up again. And star. Leg comes in. Other leg goes out. Left arm comes down and over with the right. Back up again. Leg back in. Goalpost or goddess pose. Star. Leg goes out on the right again. This time, the left arm comes over to the right, and the right arm is in the air. I usually will just go to the knee, and that arm in the air. Back up again, star. Other leg goes out. Right arm comes down, falling star, and left arm in the air. And back in again. Goddess pose and prayer position. So that's our modified moon salutation, modified for the chair. So let's do it standing. Again, we're going to put that chair in the front, just like we did with the sun salutation. And now we're going to do our moon with a standing position. We'll bring our feet hip width apart, flat on the floor, arms to the side. Turn, palms forward. Bring the palms straight up. Now we're going to go to the right. This is a crescent moon. Back up. To the left, crescent moon. Back again. Arms go out. Put your fingers onto the shoulders. Now we're going to do a full moon. Bring them forward with a big circle, a big full moon on the two sides. 2, 3, 4, 5. Out again. Up. And prayer position. So now we're going to go and do the other part of the moon salutation. Going to separate the feet a little wider this time. Goddess pose. Star pose. Right hand comes down to the right ankle and the left arm in the air. Look up at that arm. Back up again. Star pose. Left arm now, down to the left ankle. Right arm in the air. Look up at the right arm. Back up again. Back to that star. Falling star now, right hand comes down to the left ankle. And the left arm in the air. Back up again. Star. Left hand down to the right ankle. Right arm in the air. Back up one more time. Star. And prayer position. Okay, let's go on to the next yoga pose. I forgot to mention, I know I had 5 poses, but I only mentioned 4. We're also going to do a warrior 1 and 2. 1 and 2, because those are modified for a chair. So what are we going to do? We got to do both sides. So in order to do, I'm going to go right leg out. Left leg will just stay bent over here. Nice straight leg out. Arms are coming up. Twist towards that leg that's out. Warrior 1 pose. Warrior 1. And now, that arm that's over that extended leg goes out. Other arm goes back. Look over the shoulder. Warrior 2. Couple of nice deep breaths in. Now we're going to bend that elbow. Bring it down to the thigh. And over with the other arm. Nice straight arm out. Bring it back. Now we're going to take that arm down to the side. Bring it over. So we're stretching both ways. Great stretches these are. And back. Both arms straight up. Twist to that warrior 1, bend it over. Wounded warrior. Back up again. Leg comes in and down. So now we're going to do opposite direction. Opposite direction. So instead of the right leg being out, left leg is going to be out. So we're going to turn so that we can have that left leg out. Left leg out. We'll try to keep it in the camera so we can put that left leg out. Oh, I got it all screwed up here. Well, let's do it this way. Okay, now we're all set. Left leg is going out. And right leg is at right ankles. Arms come straight up. Twist towards that leg that's out. And warrior 1. Bring that arm out. Other arm goes back. Look over the shoulder. Warrior 2. Bend the elbow. Bring it down onto the thigh. Bring that arm over. Now we're going to take this arm, side of the leg, bring it over. Back again. Warrior one again, and wounded warrior. And back. So those are the warrior. There's 4 different warrior poses, but 2 of them you really can't do with a chair very well, so we're only going to do the 2 today anyway. Okay, let's go on to our next one. The next one is the eagle. Now, I love the eagle towards the end of a routine because the eagle gives me a great static stretch of the upper back and shoulders and upper body. So we're going to do a full eagle pose. We can do that totally in a chair. Arms out to the side. Bring them forward. Right arm under the left. Right hand grabs the left wrist. Down with the shoulders. Big breath in. And out. Out with the arms again. Now we'll do a full eagle. Right leg is going to go all the way around the left. All the way around. Right under left. Down. And then we make our eagle beak. Eagle beak. Now we're going to do the other side. Arms out to the side. Bring them forward. This time left under right. And down. Back out again. Now the left leg goes around the right all the way around. Left arm under right. Left grabs the right. Down. And eagle beak. Big breath in through your nose and out through your mouth. And back and down. Now those are all of the poses that we do as part of course, we just do the modified one on the seat because this is for seniors, and seniors can't necessarily do those poses standing and extending over the chair. Now, as you may have taken some yoga classes in the past, let me tell you a couple of things about the things that are part of that class. We explained a little bit about the pose, the prayer pose, with the 3 fingers in the middle, 2 thumbs touching the sternum. Now, generally, when the instructor tells you at the beginning, they put their hands in a clasp, put their head down, and they say namaste, namaste. They say that usually the same sequence, hands together, bend the head, and namaste. Now, what does that namaste mean? Well, basically, it simply means that I bow to you. That's basically what the Indian language would interpret it as. I bow to you. But it has many other connotations, religious as well. Like the reason that this is in the middle, the hands are in the middle, and the head is down, has a religious connotation because I acknowledge the fact that we are equal. Okay? I acknowledge the fact that you accept my God, I accept your God. regardless of who that God happens to be. So that namaste goes back many centuries, and it's used very frequently, but a lot of people don't understand a lot of the implications of using that term, namaste. I bow to you. So at any rate, I thought that was an interesting aspect to all of the yoga. Very good. I think I've had it for today. Getting too old to do these things, you know, but you got to keep active, keep exercising. This is Dr. C. Have a good day.